And check out the view from the CTV Skywatch camera looking out to the northeast. About an hour ago, we got down to -16 at 1 a.m. this morning, and 4 degrees was our high at 1 p.m. today. We're currently at 2 degrees right now. I just want to remind you that Lethbridge Family Services, their Angel Tree program, there's about 250 kids between the ages of 12 and 18, and they are short of new gifts for them. So you can drop by their 2nd Avenue North, that's Lethbridge Family Services, and drop off a new unwrapped gift for a child ages 12 to 18. They would certainly appreciate that. 250 kids need a present, so I know the community of Lethbridge can get behind that. Take a look at the numbers on the screen here. We've got this nice little warm band, and then we've got some cooler air as we look to the northeast there. We are looking at fairly decent temperatures, as Jackie and I were talking about, even on the weekend. Saturday, I was teasing you, Saturday we get down to -1, so that's certainly not the deep freeze. But next week, Tuesday and Wednesday, minus values as well, but certainly not anything too terrible. And there you can see the usual locations again for those wind warnings, and they have been continued. At this time yesterday, they were just about removed. We were just on the tag end of those wind warnings still being in effect, but they're going to be in for several more hours. The reason is this trough of low pressure moving across. It's creating heavy snowfall in the north central areas of BC. That's expected to continue its drive to the north and to the east. It's not expected to make its way to the south because we do have a weak area of high pressure that is still in play in southern Alberta and southeastern BC as well. So we do still have some precipitation. Of course, the higher elevations getting the bulk of that, and you folks in Cranbrook have a chance of seeing some flurry activity tomorrow in your forecast. But all in all, we're seeing this system shred as it comes across because of that area of high pressure to the south. So any of the heavy snowfall will be remaining out of our area. -3 degrees in St. John's right now. We've got a system that's originating in the plains and the states in the U.S., and it's making a trek across the Great Lakes. It'll be kicking some precipitation in the form of some shower activity and then overnight flurries in through the Maritimes, southern Ontario, southern Quebec, some snow squalls right on the mouth of the St. Lawrence River right now. -15 and snowing in Winnipeg, -9 and -10. Regina looking at snow. Saskatoon looking at mist right now. -6 and a little bit of light snow in Edmonton. Sun and cloud mix in Vancouver. It's snowing up north in Whitehorse, and it's also snowing right now in Yellowknife. And Vancouver, if you're heading that way, 6 days of periods of rain expected over the next while. A little damp there. East Kootenay, you're looking at chance of flurries tonight, chance of flurries tomorrow. You'll see some sunny breaks in the mix. -7 for a low, -2 for a daytime high tomorrow. Crow's Nest Pass, you're looking at clear skies tonight, -6 for a low, windy tonight. A little windy tomorrow as well. You have a chance of seeing some afternoon flurries, but you'll be seeing some sunshine too. Medicine Hat, clear skies for the most part tonight, -9 and windy. A sun and cloud mix tomorrow, -3 degrees for a daytime high. And here in Lethbridge, windy tonight, partly cloudy, down to -8 degrees. Tomorrow we're looking at a sun and cloud mix. Not quite as windy tomorrow, which is nice, and a high of 0. And there you go for your next 5 days. As I said, Saturday we get below the freezing mark at -1. And then as we get into the work week again, Monday 4 degrees for a high. Tuesday and Wednesday look to be -5 and -3 for daytime highs. Looks like a lot of snow, but actually right now it just looks like a chance of some light flurry activity. Now, Dory's story. This is part 1 of a 3-part series on why you should be supporting STARS Air Ambulance.
I took the wrong line on a jump at Temple Hill and ended up going off of a berm and landed close to a fence. I'm not sure if I hit it or not, but I seen it when I ditched my bike. I ended up landing stiff-legged and shattered both my legs and broke my spine in half, which severed my spinal cord.
His girlfriend Andy called the ambulance, which took him to the Chinook Regional Hospital in Lethbridge. Then the Shock Trauma Air Rescue Service, STARS, flew him to the Foothills Hospital in Calgary. He doesn't remember much from that trip or that day, but his dad remembers like it was yesterday.
When I heard that Rob was injured from Andy, I told Nancy, I says, we gotta go to the hospital. And Rob was hurt in a dirt bike accident. I don't know how bad. We got there, we met the ambulance at the door. They took him in. He had both legs broke, his back was broke. Within 5 minutes of being there, the trauma team at Lethbridge Hospital, STARS phone came in, and STARS was there within 35 minutes, and it was just amazing.
And with Christmas just around the corner, Rob's family is grateful to Stars. Without them, he probably wouldn't have survived. Sadly, his story is not uncommon.
There's probably 4 stories a day that come out of our 3 bases in Alberta on average. And they're all critical care stories, similar to what Rob's story was today.
Next week, the support for Stars that is coming from the Lethbridge Lodge Hotel and Conference Centre.
Dory's Story, sponsored by Langenberg Optical, voted best of the best for 2012.